Hey guys, Anthony here with Advanced Vector. Today bringing you another tech review on a light that I purchased for my GoPro Hero 7. As you may have seen in some of my previous videos, I've been kind of building up a whole new rig for my GoPro just to kind of bring my videos to the next level. I will be doing a review that, puts the whole thing together and talks about how I like it, maybe what I don't like, what I do different. But in this one, we're going to be focusing on the light that I purchased for this. Again, we can see this is an Ulanzi. I have had really good luck with this in the past, and so I'm really looking forward to this one as well. This is the rechargeable version. They do have one that's a few dollars cheaper that just takes a couple of AAA batteries, I believe it is, but I really wanted to have that rechargeable one. I think that's way nicer than having to track down batteries all the time. So I did purchase this myself. I paid full price for it, so you're getting an honest review. I don't know that we need to look at too much more here. I mean, it's a light, so let's jump over to the overhead camera and unbox this thing. Alright guys, here we are. Let's open this thing up and see what we've got. Alright, immediately what's kind of nice is I can see that this uses a newer technology, which I like. So this actually has a USB-C connector, which I think is great. That's going to make it more forward compatible. We're definitely moving into the USB-C era. So to include that as the charging port, I think was a phenomenal idea on their part. Get into the light itself here. So we can see we've got our controls across the back. We've got that charging port, a couple of things to manipulate the brightness. We'll have to see what the mode button does. Maybe it like strobes or something like that. I'm guessing M is for mode. And then we've got our on and off switch. We also have a couple of cold shoe mounts on the side of this as well. So if this is all you had, you could put your microphone again just right on top or on the side, which I actually think I may do. We'll have to see how that turns out. But we also have the Q20 right here on the bottom. That's nice. That's always nice. So I could mount this to a tripod individually if I wanted. And then, of course, we've got the mount for the cold shoe on whatever it is that you have. So let's turn this thing on. All right, so we can see it's shining, relatively brightly here. I like that. It feels like it's pretty focused. I'll kind of bring it up to the side and you can see. In fact, what I'll do is I'll turn off my light source. Kind of dark. So we'll shine that away. You can see it's pretty dark, but when we bring it back, I've got this about 2.5 feet off my table, right up close to where my camera is. And, you can kind of see that definitely brings in a nice warm glow. So, if you were doing interviews or something like that, I think this would definitely help. And let's see, that might not even be the brightest setting. That might be the lowest. Yep, so we're a little brighter, a little brighter. Wow, all the way up. So that is as bright as it goes. And again, that's about 2 feet off my table. And that's doing, I think, just as good as the other light source that I have for my setup here. So let's bring that back down so you can kind of see. Yep, so it goes all the way off. And then there's the lowest. And we can kind of see that's it. So the other thing that I noticed about this, guys, that's interesting is, and I've kind of got this light shining down so you can still see maybe, but as we click this and bring it down through the different heights, there's that lowest setting. If we click it again, it actually turns it off for us. So, you've got this master switch that engages and disengages it, but if you hit that lowest one, like if you're trying to get it off, it turns off as well, and I think that's fantastic. Let me go ahead and turn on my main light source again. We'll get some good light in here. So that's that. I think the only other thing that we need to test here is this mode button. So we'll push that. All right, guys. So I did read through that documentation there. And what that does for us, if we turn this on, we can see that right now, as we bring that up and down, it shows us the brightness level, but if we hit that M button, it actually shows us the battery charge level. So right now, it's at 3 out of 5 total. So that's what that does. It took me a second there. I had to read through the little included pamphlet to figure that out, but that's nice. So I'm actually really excited to see this. I will likely do a holistic review when I get this plus all of the other parts that I'm going into my my GoPro rig here, and we'll see like how long the battery lasts and all that other stuff. But as we saw, even just from my initial testing, this thing does get pretty bright. I think it's going to work out perfectly. You know, even on that lowest setting, it was able to do quite a bit. And on the highest setting, I would say that maybe it was even a little bit too bright for my current use case if I was going to use that to kind of light up my table here as I'm doing these reviews. So definitely great. It was a little bit more on the expensive side. So like I said, they do have one of these that looked like it was exactly the same. It just didn't have the built-in rechargeable battery. So if you're more on a budget and you're willing to, you know, kind of eat the cost of your batteries over time, that might be the way to go. But I'm completely happy with this purchase as it is. Alright guys, that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for the Ulanzi VL49. I'll definitely leave a link to this item in the description below, so be sure to check that out. And if you haven't already, please smash that thumbs up button. It really helps out a lot. The channel's been doing well, so hopefully we can continue on that. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when my next great video comes out. In the meantime, keep shopping and stay happy.